Reiki. Oh my god. Break a task into smaller tasks. Break any task into smaller tasks. I know how to do this task.
I recall the time they found those fossilized mosquitoes.
I'm not sure you do know how to
Before
do this
long,
task.
They were cloning DNA.
Are you on Cloud 9? Have we finally got to the good era? Because, like, we've got to the good era now, right?
Oh,
This
yeah,
is the
we're-
one he's been waiting on.
The
If you-
entire, yeah.
Well, Jurassic Park, so I guess you haven't got to Bad Hair Day yet. Bad Hair Day's
Bad Hair Day's next week, man.
Bad Hair Day's the apex. So
Running with scissors.
I like Bad Hair Day over Running with Scissors, but they're it's like 1A, 1B. Like it's not a big difference.
This is the run, though, right? Like we've
Yeah,
got.
Yeah. Oh, you're getting into the good ones, the really good ones now. You're getting into peak Weird Al.
Wow, but again, see, Dan said peak Weird Al, and I'm like, I don't know. Some of that late stage stuff is real banging because he goes all out on production later on.
Oh yeah,
I know, but I'm just saying that, like, in terms of just.
No,
I'm talking about
you.
like in his his career in terms of like the material he was putting out, the popularity he had. Like this is like we've made it, boys. We've gotten to the fireworks factory.
The Weird Alissance. Look, man, I'm around a bunch of like animation nerds, so I got to put it in terms of Disney so that y'all can understand. I know exactly which shed from Home Depot this is, and that's sad.
Are you getting some practice in?
Yeah, I'm literally just here being like, what's this game about? And then I watched an entire car while I was eating breakfast.
Oh, see, okay. The categories are land, water, and air. It should really say land and sea and air. G.I. Joe is there.
G.I. Joe, real American hero.
Not to spoil too much, Buttface, but like tomorrow I plan like we're not even gonna talk about like the video or anything. I mean, the reason why that I could not give Alimony the S is because this Alimony did not like give closure or solace to Billy Idol or who wrote the original song? Something Thompson. Anyway,
Twins.
Man, poor something
No.
Thompson.
I'm just making
He was
a joke.
he was denied closure from Weird Al. Whatever will he do? Poor something Thompson.
no, well, they didn't need closure for Weird Al. That's like obviously I'm saving all the facts for tomorrow, but like.
Oh, and I'm just busting your balls early. Like this is fine. I don't mind. Do this all day.
It's like, you know, that is why I could not, because I knew that this was coming. All the dinosaurs are running wild. Someone shut the fence off in the rain.
In the rain.
And the thing is, like, Weird Al, it's like you watch that video, that pre-production video they did. It's like they recorded him singing it so that they could like do the stop motion along with him, and like he's singing at the same time. It's like those high notes; those are all natural, boy.
Oh yeah.
Like there's no auto tune there.
My leg, my leg.
No,
And
he,
plus,
again,
I'm sure you saw that link that I posted this afternoon.
Potentially, because I literally just got up, so.
Because we just heard today, Mattel jumps at the chance to. So it's like that is why I made the point about cultural relevancy, because this song has remained culturally relevant for 30 years and Alimony has not. Because they sure don't act like Barney, and they think that I'm their dinner, not their friend. Oh, such a... Oh my god.
It's just unfortunate that there are 2 songs on this album I want to skip every time I listen to them.
I mean, probably Harvey. I mean, because it's... I mean, Harvey's a gimmick. I mean, I bet you probably don't care that much for Young, Dumb, and Ugly.
You'd say that, wouldn't you? But you'd be wrong. I have as much as I was shitting on Rolling Stones previously, I do have a soft spot for AC/DC.
Oh, okay. You're gonna complain. I know you're gonna complain about Bohemian Polka. But we're prepared for. Has Girlface not heard any of your?
They have only heard the first episode.
Is she not? Are they not around when you are recording?
Not generally, no.
Oh my god. There may be some divorcing happening after this, I think.
Potentially. You know, if only there was something culturally relevant to pair with that. You made me laugh too much, and I screwed up my PowerWash job. I just started nozzling all over the front of this.
Do not look into the nozzle. Oh yeah, I mean, I bet you skip over Achy Breaky Song.
Oh, for sure, bud. Oh, that one woof hard.
I know it woofs hard, but the thing is like, it's one of those things. It's a train wreck. I can't look. Well, that's insensitive given what's going on right now. It is a song that I'm like, I can't. It's like, yes, I do not like the song, yet I cannot turn away.
I'm going to argue real strong that you guys are going to have to, that you're going to have to put that in F tier based off of previous F tier choices.
No, here's the thing. It's a great idea. Well, no, it's a bad idea executed perfectly.
I have more previous evidence to also back that up as not a. Can I get on this roof? Holy crap! I can jump. Oh no!
I'll give it a D probably, but it's like the kazoos.
Why do the kazoos need to be there? There's no reason for the kazoos.
Rule.
There's no reason for those kazoos to be there.
Oh my god, I love kazoos.
You're talking to a man who has an electric kazoo. Like, I get you.
Well, the reason why the kazoos are there is because this song is the absolute last dying death rattle gasp of the Dr. Demento Weird Al. From this point forward, like, there are no, because like that is a song that you could just put on Dr. Demento and be like, oh yeah, if it wasn't Weird Al, like, I know I've made this point on something else before, but it would just be some other forgettable one-hit wonder that makes this, that plays on Dr. Demento for a year and then it goes away and then nobody hears of it again because it's trying to jump on cultural what is pop culture at the time. I don't know, Bob, what's your opinion about Achy Breaky Heart?
About Achy Breaky Heart or Achy Breaky Song?
I mean, both of them.
Okay, so do you have to remember my age and where I grew up?
We're the same age. Trust me, dude.
But yeah, where I grew up, so that was one of the first albums I ever bought, and I maintained that Some Gave All, the album is phenomenal. Achy Breaky Heart got overplayed and run into the ground, but I still have a nostalgic love for it because I knew every word to it a million times over. I actually
listened to the original, not Billy Ray version of it for the first time.
See, I've only ever heard the Billy Ray. I didn't know it was a cover.
I didn't know that either. See, like that's the thing about Weird Al is that doing this series has got me to learn things.
A million things that are covers that you would never know are covers.
Yes. And this is a cover. It's like, I did not know this. And I went and listened to it. I'm like, okay, I see where this comes from. And The thing is that Achy Breaky Heart and by transitive property, Achy Breaky Song, you know how we talk about earworms and how songs just get in your head? This
Mhm.
is the equivalent of that episode of TNG where they have the brain parasites
Yes.
that crawl, or well, not even TNG, like going back to Wrath of
Uh-huh.
Khan,
My
where they have
achy
the
breaky, huh?
the.
I just don't think you'd understand.
But like this is Al, like Achy Breaky Song is like that is Billy. It's only Billy Joel to me executed perfectly, and I have no idea why.
Why that one does it?
Yeah. I mean,
It's a mystery of the heart, my man. You'll just
Like
have to
that-
reconcile
that
with that
album-
yourself.
The album, it's a shame that hit was so overpowering because that album that's on is actually extraordinarily underrated. There's a lot of really
Hey.
good stuff on that album.
Bob,
The title
you
track by itself, Some Gave All, is an incredibly powerful song.
and like Billy Ray he's a talented musician and
He is his
a
stuff
great
that wasn't
producer.
bad. That second
mean-
album he had some really bangers on it too. You know, it's like that's the thing with it is he was really talented. He just got overshadowed by that one song because it became such a phenomenon. Yeah, point of fact, Dan, like I can't talking about the cover thing. So I was at the bar not last weekend with the one before. I was at the Sip in Huntsville, and one of my buddies, the bartender up there, we were doing he was doing the okay, let's do the artist or the band. Like, do you like to like Eagles over Don Henley or Glenn Fry or whatever, that kind of thing. So we kind of trended into covers, and he's like, okay, so which one's better? So which one's better, Sinead O'Connor's Nothing Compares to You or Prince's? And his cover of it, and I like Sinead O'Connor's, but my counter was the superior cover to that one is Chris Cornell's version. But it's like I choose neither on that one.
Wait, are you telling me, Bob, you were being a contrarian?
Me, never. No,
I didn't think so. I was gonna say it's outside of character.
I clearly was not a contrarian. Oh. All right, what am I going to play while y'all are doing
They need to
this? I don't
stop doing so many friggin' nooks and crannies on fences, I'm telling you. Flat
Can't do
wall,
new-
and put a texture on it, you're good.
I can't do New Vegas because where I'm at, it's got a lot of dialogue, and that's going to mess up. So, what am I going to play?
Bob, are you watching how this granular it is? I can dead
I
space
haven't
rotate.
put any stream up yet.
I can dead
Where's
space
Blau?
rotate my my
Good
nozzle
question.
to have precision cutting. I mean
Your
washing.
schnozzle. Yeah, schnozzle.
Do not look into the nozzle.
Yeah, someone bing Blau for us.
I mean, it's still only 8:05. I'm sure he's coming.
Oh! Okay, well, yeah, no worries there.
Man, but like,
That faces some kind of a hard limit tonight, so he's probably just trying to.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not
I
sure.
mean, we're only probably doing like an hour and a half max of this.
I'm getting a little bit grumpy at my work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's time for a change.
Definitely not that. The pay's too nice. But,
So go to someplace else that pays even better.
ugh.
You also have benefits that you don't use.
Fair enough.
But man, I think we're. I mean, no. we're gonna have such a long math
Oh,
bit
I
on
love that
Frank's.
one.
I'm
You
ready.
better be
TV.
making a fucking
So here's the thing.
infographic for that.
I
I
will.
love that song so much.
I need to hear what your math is that you've done, because I haven't done any math for it. I just posed that idea out there because you're the tech hardware guy, and I was like, I know Dan's gonna want to do math on this. I just gotta float this idea by. And sure enough, 15 minutes later, you pull up a Jumbotron installation manual.
Robert De
I
Niro's
knew.
mole has got to be 10 feet wide.
So once I have the raw audio of what I need to do infographics for, then I can do some fancy infographics. But I want to leave that as a surprise to find out what you've got in store.
Oh my god, it's like I'm normally not a math person, but
Oh,
this
I
is-
know. I knew that it would hook you. This posed an interesting question.
And of course, Bob, you realize that satire is dead because we actually do have 2,000-inch TVs today.
No, there really are 2,000-inch TVs.
Yes, the Jerrytron at AT&T Field is actually 2,100 inches.
That's true. It's not technically a TV.
Well, I mean,
It is very much. If a jumbotron is I mean,
It's not a TV. I mean, it's a display. It's like calling
What
it
it-
a TV's a little bit of it's a giant display. Calling it a TV's a little
modern
I mean-
TVs are functionally.
wasn't
Yeah,
the
I mean-
installation manual that you showed for me also still supporting CRTs?
Well, so the way jumbotrons used to work is that when they first made them, a jumbo like the individual like pixels of a jumbotron were actually CRTs in an array,
Yeah.
and eventually those were replaced with LEDs. But the CRT ones were still hung around for a very long time until they were retrofitted and replaced. But the like the front end of them was, but like at the time that songs were the biggest jumbotron was in the Sky Dome, and it was something like 1,300 inches.
I don't know, Bob. I seem to recall someone getting on my case about what was and was not considered a inflatable dirigible.
I wasn't on your case on it. I think I was hard agreeing with
rigid-
Dan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know if we want to be splitting hairs on what is and is not a TV. We could get there.
A little lost, but
It was
okay.
rigid dirigible. That was it. That was the
Rigid
fantastic
dirigible,
word.
yeah.
Oh, rigid dirigible
mean-
is such a good
Dirigible.
word.
What constitutes a TV? Does it have to take a broadcast signal? Because you certainly can put. I mean, the point is that a TV is really just. I mean, well, if you think about it, TV isn't the display so much as the idea of sending video through
Yeah.
like airwaves and broadcasting. That's really what TV is.
The TV is the box that receives the TV signal. Is what you're saying.
I mean, the only real distinction between a CRT and a TV the difference between a TV and a monitor, like back in the day, the only difference was just like frequency and stuff. The actual, there's nothing stopping a monitor, quote unquote, from displaying a signal other than having the electronics or whatever to receive it. It's just we called something a monitor because it's a TV, but it's better. But for functional purposes, I mean, a video display or TV.
I just noticed these icons. Oh my god. This is in the race chat. Just look at these friggin' icons for your different
I know.
stances on power washing.
I know.
Why? Oh, we're getting into some real sweaty
wow.
like military simulation games nonsense here. Oh boy, all right.
I'm gonna go ahead and at Blau.
Sure.
The man, the myth, the legend. Do I need this a little bit more powerful just to get the extra... Like, these patio sets are the grimiest patio sets I've ever seen, and I live out here on the West Coast, where, like,
Nice.
you leave something outside for a season and it is just covered in mold. But no, these are worse. Is that chair still not... Jesus. There we go. Can't pick the chair up and move it, unfortunately.
Can you blow it away with water pressure?
No, everything is, like, welded down so far. There's some really good, like, audio. Oh, I keep holding down the mouse instead of just, like, toggling it to always on, always off mode. But yeah, there's good audio design in this. It's not quite... I don't know if you're familiar with the game Unpacking, which has, like, I want to say 10,000 unique sound effects for placing every object on every imaginable surface. Like, it is just overboard audio design. It did not need to go that hard. But when you sit down and play it and are listening to it, it is just fantastic asthma. Yeah,
Asmer.
that's the one thing. Well, no, I guess these are metal chairs. I'd be worried about paint chipping if I was doing this. With this level of rust. I was gonna say, if this was just like some of that like nylon flats that they put on chairs sometimes, this would be rough. Where am I missing all the dirt? There we go. Okay. Is that a patio set? That is a patio set. Yeah, I gotta get this. That's too wide.
So, how many players do we have?
I'm here.
Oh, there's Blau. You have 3 players.
Jesus.
And we don't have 4. Then we could do 2 teams of 2.
Yeah, see, like, I would be absolutely shredding the wood on this. I would even be worried about that fence, especially if it was something like cedar. I am worried about. How's the Splatfest been treating you, Blau?
It
Oh, he's cut out.
Huh?
You cut out there. I did not get anything other than it.
It ended yesterday.
No, but how'd it go?
White chocolate won.
Is that a good thing?
Well, that was the team I was on, so it's
That
good for
sounds like
me.
it's a good thing. Who put the dirt in? Smrr.
That dirt is, it gets places.
Who put the dirt in there?
The birds.
The birds put the dirt in there just to piss me off, eh?
Yeah.
Sounds like something those birds would do.
And the bird in the dirt. I got the dirty
God
bird.
damn
It's a bird in the dirt.
My sister keeps
Oh.
birds. I could not abide by that in my life. There is... Oh,
I'm guessing we're not starting on the van since
oh
Buttface
no,
started playing.
I will start on the van. I just was... I was
He
just
wanted to get
sitting
some
here
practice.
getting some pre-game in.
Well, it gets complicated because you can't replay on career mode. You have to go to free play to do replays.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me. I haven't done anything other than buy a pink outfit for myself, because of course. But I would assume this just saves halfway through while I'm done, right? Yeah, look at that. How do I go to main menu? There we are. There we are. So if I go to career free play,
Yeah.
then yeah, I have a van. I don't have
So
any
we're
locations
starting
yet.
on- So we're starting on the van,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah, I can do that.
I mean, I've played quite a bit, so
Yeah,
I
that's
can
fine.
play on free play either way.
Is Dan hopping on, or is Dan also just commentating?
Oh no, I'm playing.
Okay. Then I will. I
Spent
will wait.
$25 on this thing. I'm damn right I'm playing.
You don't have a Game Pass?
No.
Oh,
Nah, I don't mind buying a nice relaxo game. I need something to unwind with.
We should play more Raft.
Yeah, we should. I'm just waiting for official stream startage before I swap over and get ready.
I still gotta bring mine up for Dan to capture.
I was just gushing, pun intended, about the sound design in this. I am amazed at how satisfying it is. Is there no way to get like a fresh profile to play under if you don't want to be stuck in free play?
I imagine you would have to delete your save.
That doesn't seem reasonable in this day and age. Ooh.
Killer tofu.
Ooh-wee, ooh, killer tofu.
It was live, Dan. Move it slightly up.
That was one of those game jam games Yahtzee was doing, wasn't it? The Cleaner, where you were a hit lady who then also had to clean up after their target was eliminated. And if you didn't do a good enough job, then you'd leave too much evidence for, like, the detective crew that would come in afterwards.
That's a funny premise.
It's a good premise. I'm just thinking, like, because I'm familiar with Viscera Cleanup Detail, which was the progenitor to this, where you're just some schmuck working for Intergalactic Corporation, and you're the guy they bring in after the horrendous alien outbreak on wherever, or the military insurrection, and then you're just cleaning up all of the viscera, and it is a jank physics nightmare, and that's kind of the point of it. And there were bonus objectives where you could, like, pick up the crew's, like, ID tags from their viscerated corpses and piece together, like, oh, this person died this way, this person died this way, and it would give you bonus cash objectives for doing the detective's job afterward. And this doesn't seem to have any jank physics interaction, but a lot more detailed, like, cleaning simulation.
Okay, because I know they've got that thing in the GUI with like the money and the star rating up top, I moved the names to be in the lower corner this time, because I think the only thing that's down there is just the stance indicator. And I'm fine with covering up.
We are starting with the van, right?
Yes.
Vehicles. All right, career.
Oh, it does have, like, even...
Okay, I've got you guys ready.
So I guess in the interest of fairness, I will limit myself to whatever power washer and nozzles either of you guys have.
Okay, I can pull that up for you somehow.
Well, I know which ones you start with, so all you gotta do is tell me if you buy a new one.
Oh, no. Again, I spent all my money on cosmetics because I'm a crazy person.
Yeah, I
You want
would.
to be pretty.
I would strongly advise saving your cash for power washers when you can.
But also cosmetics, Blau. But also cosmetics.
Cosmetics that nobody will see because we're not playing co-op.
Yeah, well, you know, it's just like makes me feel pretty anyways.
This game should. It feels like this game should have a third-person mode.
So I finished the van, and there's a very good reason that it's. I'll leave it as a surprise for Dan.
Okay. Anyway, I have pushed the button.
The button.
All right, I got us a link in there, so we're good to go.
So I
Some time chat
assume
so I can see this mess.
I assume you guys saw that Super Mario Brothers plumbing commercial.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my god, I love it.
And everyone losing it about the voice actress for Random Housewife #1.
I wonder if she. I mean, I have to think that maybe she might be their like receptionist or something. Like they might be pulling a little bit of Janine Melnitz with her because she's got that real vibe.
It's a good vibe to have.
Yeah. And if you call the number, you get Charlie Day doing Luigi, and he actually does, I think, a pretty decent.
There was no issue with Charlie Day being cast as Luigi.
Yeah.
That was an inspired choice.
That's an excellent choice. I think he's going to do a good job. So, but just like all the animation bits, like when they're, they do the bit and you see them, they got their arms crossed, good, they're doing the thing with their face, and then they're in the van and you see like Luigi pops over, and then when they're in the house and they've got the wrenches and the thing, and then Luigi, the look on his face when he goes yeah, and he pushes the plunger down, and the look on Mario's face when he turns the wrench, and I'm like, this is clearly done by people who give a shit.
I was going to say the
Which
one
is-
touch that was from a writing perspective and then animation perspective just pushed it over the top was the car overshooting
Yes.
and then Luigi fixing it.
Yes, Luigi, because that is something Luigi would do.
Yep. Oh, and also just for like a low budget commercial that
Yeah.
they should have done 17 more takes to get it right, but nah, we got it in one. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, just like when she's trying to read the cue card,
Yep.
or you can see, like if you look, you can see the reflection of the lighting off the green screen on them.
Oh, I didn't even think to look for that.
Oh, it's so good. The only thing you didn't drain is my wallet. Oh my fucking god! I'm dying.
Anyways, you know my stance on plumbing already.
Yes, you leave it to the professionals.
Yes,
That's
always.
That's why we're hooked on the brothers.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. It's a dangerous job, but someone has to do it.
Did you go to the website and see the testimonials?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Oh, I haven't. I'm not engaging in the marketing ploy, but like I'm seeing other people and experiencing it vicariously. Like I know that what the call now button is the GameCube startup sound.
like I said, that's just what makes it all the more infuriating that Chris Pratt is just sleepwalking through it because everybody else clearly seems to give a shit.
Again, I think it's the worst casting choice they could have possibly done. At the same time, they're playing it so very close to the chest,
I
which
know,
makes me wonder if they know it's also terrible, or if we literally have only just had the worst takes possible right now.
Woohoo!
It's me. I was.
But like Luigi, like Charlie nailed when he does the "Let's Go" and the phone call. It's like, yeah, he nails it.
Yeah, but Charlie Day is also a much more high energy actor. Like,
Yes, a much funnier comedian.
I don't even know if just like comedian. Like, I mean, I'm thinking of him in like Pacific Rim. Like, he is absolutely. It is a comedic role, I guess, but he's still doing it with like gravitas.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they probably just
Oh,
given
what
us
else?
the first take, and they probably got something a lot better already.
What else did I
It's
see?
like that first trailer that had the "Do you yield" Bowser
I love
scene.
that.
Like, like he didn't do like a raspy voice for it, but then like a later trailer, he was doing like a raspy Bowser like voice. So, I mean,
Well, Jack Black as Bowser, I think that's also like I'm all here for that. Like, there's a guy who clearly is gonna relish that role.
no, I mean he nailed it either way.
Yeah.
Just saying that, like, you know,
We are but lizards. Rock.
I was just saying, like, at first, like, he just kind of sounded like Jack Black instead of Bowser, but it was more like it was a role he was made for.
I think he was just playing the dude. I think he was kind of playing it a little subdued with the dude because that's Bowser being nice, or like Bowser trying to be like low key.
Yeah, I was just saying, I think you're onto something with, like, we just got the first take in the trailer or
Yeah,
whatever.
because the trailer is going to be the earliest thing that they have able to start doing animation off of, and
Well, I mean, this stuff has been recorded like for these movies. That's recorded like 3 years ago. It's old. I mean, they might do ADR here and there, but I mean, it's done. Okay.
Who's to say?
Oh, so you have to jump up on stuff. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
The most
I mean,
important button is the highlight dirt button.
Yes. All right. We're here. We had our Marin. Let's get ready to wash some power. That's how this works, right?
Yeet.
Hey everybody, welcome to Monday night. Let's washing time. That's right. I'm your host, Kefka Floyd. We are here to play the game that I think maybe next to Lawn Mowing Simulator that Hank Hill would probably enjoy very much. I'm your host, Kefka Floyd. The stream is brought to you by Worcester's Own Polar Seltzer. We've got the Un-Valentine Seltzer tonight, the Blackberry Champagne, which we've had a couple of times recently. I know, I went on a date yesterday. I have a feeling that there's not going to be another date. I have a feeling it's one of those regulation dates that ended in regulation, disappointment or whatever.
Disappointment.
But, I mean, no, she was nice. She was okay. Let's just have a feeling that, when the date is gone, it's like, well, it's nice meeting you and blah, blah, blah. I think that's a sign that there is no second date. So, anyway, let's go around this stretched. Somebody press the wide button on the TV. We got the stretched Triforce. Actually, no, before we do the Triforce, joining us on commentary tonight to perhaps criticize our power washing skills is none other than the man that Molly Hatchet says shouldn't wash this game too long, Mr. Bob the Elder.
Thank you, Dan. I'm your dude, your favorite whiskey drinking Southern friend, Bob the Elder, the one with the charming accent. I'm here to watch whatever this mess is that we're playing, and then do some snarky, inevitably snarky conversation on it.
Oh, you're not watching a mess.
Yeah, I was
You're
gonna say.
watching us clean up a
I
mess.
don't know what
It's
this
not-
is.
it's not gonna be a
the
mess
fact
for
that, the
long.
fact that this thing exists is beyond me. So, anyway, Blau's really excited about this, and this is going to be interesting. So, all I've got Chunks of the dog in her normal spot, and I've just got my unsweet tea tonight. Nothing special. I don't have cokes or anything. So, anyway, Slancha, back to you, Dan.
All right, in the upper right-hand corner of the Triforce, he's our indeterminately favorite Canadian. He's nada butt face.
I didn't know that water came in a liquid form.
Water can come in multiple forms.
This-
Explain how.
Water is
Energy. Energy can transform the state of matter. Woohoo!
I got that, but boy, that was a long way around to get there, Dan. You definitely stretched it. Anyways, hi guys, it's not about face. I'm here. I'm washing power stuff. That's it.
You don't have any beverages tonight?
I don't have a beverage for right now because again, I'm wanting to get to work before having to imbibe energy drinks.
Okay. And last but not least, at the pointy end of the Triforce, the man who brought this idea up to us. They may call Alabama the Crimson Tide, but we call him Deacon Blues. He's everybody's favorite Blau Major.
Yeah, Blau Major here, and tonight I'm just drinking some orange vanilla polar seltzer.
Yeah, because R.I.P. the Blau box.
It's done. Dunzo. It was magically delicious.
All right, so let's get to work on this power washing simulator.
All
So Blau, I'm in this start career, this screen where it says blah blah. I just have to do
Yeah,
start career, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
you can go to start career and then you pick the job, clean the
Okay.
van, and then I'm
I
just
can wash a
hovering
van.
over.
I'm also-
hovering over the start job button on the next menu.
Yep.
Oh, I love this flavor text. Good news, everyone! I finally found a van for you at the auctions under your budget. Oh, oh man, this van looks ugly. Well, I love detailing cars when when it goes. So the details, bonnet, bumper, you got to do all the stuff to get money, and it's just a picture. So let's start the job. So it tells me the controls.
Oh, you
So we
hit
just
start
go
job.
in, no
Yep,
countdown?
we're good. We're good.
Well, we're not. I mean, I guess we're racing. I don't have a timer up because we're on the 16:9 screen, but
Right.
uh,
Do
so,
love the
okay.
SimCity background, but
Oh, this game doesn't have music. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so tab is show dirt.
Scroll
Okay,
wheel is going to be vary your nozzle size or what nozzle types you have, and then there's the dead space. Press R to rotate your nozzle.
Is there a keyboard shortcut for the controls?
Don't know. Left click and right click. One of them is lock, just always on, or I guess toggle. I don't know if I've set my mouse up weird.
Oh, there we go. R for rotate. Okay.
Because I change my mouse settings all the time. Depending on what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm at right now in my life.
So this is just a game that me and my cousin have been playing lately. When we're frustrated as hell at Splatoon. So we make our mess, get pissed off, and then clean it up.
I have really enjoyed the 45 minutes that I've put into it so far. Which is next to nothing. Oh, you know what? I should probably grab wide.
I will say one thing I don't understand about this game is why we have soap. Because I have played long enough to get the strongest power washer, but I have yet to actually need soap.
Does it take, like, I'm noticing that there are different types of grime.
Yeah, and there's also different types of soap.
Yeah, so
I
I'm
don't
assuming
know what the
one.
purpose. Maybe soaps allow you to be more effective with like the white nozzle, which has a larger spraying area.
Like, I mean, it is modeling how wet things are. It's washing off, like, different levels of grime. It is fairly granular, all things considered. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if soap is like, there's elemental weaknesses, is I guess what I'm getting at.
Yeah. That wouldn't surprise me either.
Like I said, there's definitely different kinds of soap for different types of surfaces. But I don't know the purpose of soap because I haven't needed to use it.
Anyways, I'm standing on the hood of a car, or as it calls it, the bonnet, because I'm assuming this game is English.
Yeah, there's
And-
Euro plates on this. There's
Yeah.
definitely a...
And I was using a pinpoint nozzle on just sheet glass, so I'm terrible at my job is what I'm getting at.
I pretty much just use the yellow nozzle for everything.
Power Washing Industries.
You'll be hooked on the brothers.
Hell, you two are hooked on that commercial.
Did that
Oh,
commercial...
dude, I had that fucker on loop all day.
That gave off some real Ghostbusters vibes. Or is it just me?
Yes, but like I said, it had Janine Melnitz.
Yeah. We're all in the zone. Commentary and
Yes.
Greg It's just like...
well, I don't know what
wash
to
the
say.
film.
I mean, you're spraying a car with a power washer. I mean, I'm like,
It's
I don't really know
mesmerizing.
what to add to this. You know, I'm like,
Being in the zone is kind of how this game goes.
Dan, are you
I
listening
mean, if
to
you
like
say
the
so, I
sound
feel like
design
I'm
on
missing
this?
some like zen in the art of motorcycle maintenance here that I'm just not getting. But
There is
Definitely
a little bit
lot
of there is a little
zen.
bit of like silent meditation to these sorts of games.
yeah,
I mean, it's the same. Like, pick your hobby, right? Like, I will sit there for a couple of hours and bang out a like a perler design, right? That's fun. It is incredibly methodical, and there's very little creativity that goes into the actual doing of it, but it is an enjoyable activity nonetheless. And I think you need to find some of those every once in a while to unwind. Not everything has to be purely productive.
You haven't made a perler in years.
In a little while,
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean,
I
like,
was envisioning this being like a 2v2 race.
oh, and I would assume
But
that
we
that
only
would be
had-
more
We
interesting.
only had 3 players.
We could do this again and have it be more cooperative delegation of tasks. Where I draw the line is doing one of those overcooked or like food kitchen simulators that are frantic and hectic. Those things induce
like
That remind
panic in
you-
me.
That remind you too much of
Looking for that.
previous job that you actually had.
Yes, I would come home from pizza place and then not a girl face would be like, "Come and play the game with me." And I'd be like, I'm going to
No.
turn into demanding kitchen boss, which is my job. You do not want this. I'm going to be yelling which orders are up and what you need to be monitoring because that is actually what I have to do. Where is there still dirt on
Are
it?
you saying that we could play that again now?
Potentially, or I might lapse back into Pizza Chef guy. And I don't like
You
being
might
Pizza
give him
Chef guy.
PTSD.
Yeah.
Oh. Washing cars.
Washing cars!
Watching on car.
So they
Wax
do
on,
have
wax off.
they have added the DLC for the Tomb Raider Mansion. Now, I did not play Tomb Raider in the growing up, so I have no love for whatever that is. But if they put
They're bringing
in
Final Fantasy VII DLC.
Yeah.
what else am I missing? I'm missing the mirrors. If they put in like Peach's Castle, I would
That's
lose
not
it.
gonna happen.
Well, leave it to a
Well, Job's
like
done.
job's done as well. Oh no, I need bumper, grill, and window. Where's my? What am I missing? Oh, this window I'm missing a little bit of gubbins. There's window.
I don't know how you have any clue what you're doing. So
Tab key.
Also, just looking at where the dirt is.
I've long since not really seen dirt on on this van.
Oh, bumper. I'm missing on the.
At first, yeah,
guess-
I was with you with that one.
I guess since we didn't bother doing a countdown, I might as well just jump into the next job, huh?
It's saying that I need stuff washed off on my bumper, but I can't for the life of me see where.
Highlight it. It's probably underneath. You might have to tuck down.
Oh, it's right on this corner here. There, done. Job done.
Ding. Ding, Fraser, done.
And there. This is. Oh, it doesn't have my purple or my pink or whatever I bought.
You find the gnome?
I did find the gnome. Did I have to actually do something with the gnome?
No, but there's like a gnome, like, spying on you in like every level.
Hmm.
You guys-
I can't free play the
What am I
garden that I am
missing?
half done.
We better go finish it up.
I better go
so
finish
you
it
can
up.
start it over.
I'm very close to finishing it up.
Yeah, 40.
But yeah, I think this would work well as like a co-op race.
Yeah, that was
Actually
How
getting
I
my hands
envisioned
on
it.
it.
There's
Job
literally
complete.
no option.
And it does actually have like a proper challenge mode that gives you a preset loadout of equipment and stuff.
Clean the back garden. Hey, Doc. I hope you like a challenge.
Yeah, wait till you see this garden, Dan. Crikey. It's a garden and a half. I can't imagine what they did to get it this dirty. Or what they didn't do, rather.
Well, you see, if you look at the horizon, you might notice a smoky volcano.
I don't notice a smoky volcano on the horizon. I do not notice this.
So if you face the door on the gate and jump, you can see it.
It's not smoking for me. Oh! Oh, face the house! Oh! Oh, I found it! Oh, no! Are we in Pompeii? Is that what you're, is that what you're
That's what it
implying?
feels like. That's what it feels like. I haven't beaten the game, so I don't know.
That's the problem with cleaning, is you're never really done.
By the time you finish, you just have to start all again.
I feel like I'm the maid. Can't things stay clean for like 10 minutes?
That's the other nice, or I don't know if it's nice. It's the different thing. Because again, I am more familiar with Viscera cleanup detail. Is in that game, because it is like all physics-based cleaning where you're like picking up trash in buckets and then sending it off to an incinerator, if you overload your bucket or slosh your mop water, you can end up creating dirt where there wasn't dirt before. And I haven't seen any concern about me, like, standing in this wet mulch now and tracking it all over my nicely cleaned patio stones.
Yeah, no, that's not a thing.
But, like, I don't know if I prefer the fact that there is, like, a method that you'd have to, you know, start from the top, work your way down, sort of cleaning.
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
Actually, story time with Buttface. Last night, I avoided disaster in my house. And didn't have to call a plumber to boot. My dishwasher started to flood.
You were hooked on the brothers?
Yeah, dishwasher started to flood because it was plugged with a bunch of stuff and didn't drain properly. So I was in there with a... I don't have a wet dry vac, so I was in there with a measuring cup and a turkey baster sucking water at the bottom.
Oh my god.
yeah, man, you know what? Sometimes you make do with what you have. And then cleaning the filter, cleaning the pump, and...
That reminds me that I didn't get to tell you about the disaster that I averted last weekend.
Yee.
Yeah, it was my, so I was home. I mean, we had the, like, really cold day, like, really freaking cold.
You've been having too many disasters lately.
Well, I mean, so it was really cold, and so I'm like, okay, well, I was worried about pipes freezing. Well, it turns out pipes didn't freeze. What happened was, I was just sitting in my living room, and all of a sudden I heard this kind of like pop noise, and then something that sounded like water. And I'm like, huh, that's weird. And then I go in the kitchen, and I see coming out from under the fridge is a bunch of water.
Oh, no!
And it turns out that the, for the ice maker, the solenoid that allows the flow of water exploded.
Yeah, that'd do it.
And so luckily, though, I knew where it took me a second to compute it and say, oh, I need to turn off the valve. And so I went and shut off the valve. And fortunately, I mean, there was water, but nothing that some towels couldn't solve. But, like, thank fucking God I was home.
Yeah.
Because, like, I was out all day. I was home for maybe, like, an hour when it happened.
And it just happened to catch it, yep.
Yep.
Woofa doofa. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll scare you for a while of, do I just let my fridge sit there? Do you know why it went, or did it just was it time?
I don't. I mean, that fridge is like 20-something years old.
Yeah, yeah. It was just time by the sound of it. Yeah, see, I wouldn't be power washing this lattice like this. This feels, I don't know, I'm always so worried about denting the wood.
Denting the wood?
Well, I guess I have like the power washer I'm used to is like a rotary one, so it's not a wide spray nozzle like this, where you'd like be either stripping the paint or actually like putting in a dent into the wood. Because it's just a
there's an
pinpoint
nozzle
that's
like that in this.
rotating, yeah.
I actually have that one. Like this.
They're a lot stronger.
Yeah, you can buy one that does that. Great thing about the nozzles is you have to rebuy them for each power washer when you upgrade.
Well, yeah, they're not universal fittings. I don't know what you were expecting. Welcome to plumbing hell. I swear half of my job when I was
covering... Mr. Bond.
Suspecting half of my job when I was working, covering for the plumbing section at the hardware store, was just trying to explain, like, yes, we do have all of these connectors. No, we don't have a connector that will, or a series of connectors that will allow you to put that into that. It just will not happen. Well, why not? Because life is cruel.
Because proprietary.
Hmm. I think I got that.
I don't know. I liked playing this game so much that I went out and power washed the side of my house, and I liked that too.
Your house
That
probably
sounds
appreciated
miserable
it.
to me.
I don't know. It is relaxing. The only thing I didn't like about it was the crippling back pain DLC.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's the worst DLC.
Unfortunately, it's day one. It's a day one download, right? Like you can't avoid it. They needed to patch that one in. It fixes something.
It's balance.
Yeah.
The dirt got under it.
Dirt, it gets everywhere.
I don't like dirt. It gets in everything.
I absolutely named one of my Mario 64 videos with that. Because I really hate shifting sand land. That level sucks. See, here's the one unrealistic thing about the PowerWash Simulator is that I find it much easier to be doing a walk back and forth with WASD to go in to get the scan line version of this for my washing. But there is no way in hell I would actually be doing this in real life. I would just be standing as still as possible and pivoting.
I mean, you can do that. Like, I'm doing both right now. Hit your C key to change your control scheme, and you can have, like, real,
Oh!
Aren't you glad I'm around?
Oh! Would you look at that?
You just turn into Beetle.
Yeah, I have an occasional beetle switch. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It happens, all right?
What are you gonna sell me today, Beetle?
Oh, thank you. Oh. Man, I've never actually even finished Wind Waker, let alone Skyward Sword, so don't even get me started on Beetle. Wouldn't know the first thing about him.
So, speaking of finishing games, I finally finished the one that this whole freaking community is obsessed with.
No spoilers, but I'm glad that you finished it, and I see you've started the DLC. I haven't even started watching your streams, but I need to get there.
Oh man, I had a death in my first 5 minutes today that would like top anything that was in the running for stupidest death.
I don't know. It trebles up to like 100 or so deaths, and there's some stupid shit I've seen him do.
Oh no, this one, trust me, the dumbest death. It probably wins the award.
Again, see, here's what I need to do, because I've been saying I want to do a Dumb Ways to Die parody for Outer Wilds, is I can just outsource all of those deaths to you guys. Grab all of your most choicest deaths, and then sit down and do the parody song with whatever those were. But yeah, opening up PowerWash Simulator to other games for DLC, like, yeah, I would love to see a 22-minute timer Outer Wilds DLC. Or is there a particular gaming, I don't want to say necessarily the location or vehicle or something that you would love to imagine cleaning Samus's ship. Like,
Yes.
just imagine.
Cleaning Delfino Plaza.
Again, this is just you secretly warming us up to the idea of a Mario Sunshine, which is terrifying to think of.
Trust me, Buttface, if I'm ever trying to arrange a Mario Sunshine race, then you should probably have somebody put me out of my misery, because I've completely lost it to dementia.
Look, man, PokeDude played through Mario Sunshine not all that long ago, and then he also played through Sonic Adventure 2, and we've done one of those two games here now. I'm sorry you missed out on that Sonic one, because, boy, it was a time.
Not.
It was a time.
I'm not. I have no interest in racing somebody in Sonic Adventure 2.
And we did Hero Story in under 2 hours.
Yeah, I would have had to DNF if I had participated anyway.
I thought I would have had to as well, because some of those last levels are rough with the insta-death pits. But, it was not terrible. And again, down to just, like, RNG on those knuckle levels, we were keeping lockstep for most of it.
Even with his boasting of a 50-minute runtime or whatever.
He was faffing about a little bit, allowing me time to catch up, like showing off some weird tech, and I was just bumbling around
You were just doing whatever a buttface does.
it was that stupid Knuckles level death chamber, I want to say, where you're in the pyramid. Anyway, the fact that I know that is a problem. I need that excised from my brain stat.
Buttface man does whatever a buttface can.
Oh, see, I thought you were going with They Might Be Giants there.
I could.
You could, but you didn't.
How did the dirt get underneath the table?
A thorough coating.
I'm not convinced that this isn't Pompeii.
How to get on the underside of the umbrella?
Again, this...
Oh, that's another thing they could do. Raccoon, like the Umbrella Mansion.
Oh, yeah! Like, this is not so far off from what, again, a winter in West Coast looks like. Like, everything just gets coated. Well, West Coast Island, again. I'm right by the sea as well, so it gets pretty rough.
Okay, this game is gonna give me repetitive stress syndrome, I can tell.
Try switching over to a controller if you want.
Yeah, controller is a good way to play this.
Yeah, I can already feel my... let me try with the controller.
You're just doing the wiggles with the C mode has definitely got me in a wiggling kind of mood, I'm telling you.
Commence the wiggling.
But yeah, C, having Dan switch me over to the correct way to play this in C mode is very much more the real experience of power washing.
do that because it's not that efficient.
What's the button on a controller for keeping the nozzle on?
What do you mean keeping the nozzle on?
No, so you don't have to hold it all the time.
Oh, it's left on the D-pad.
Oh, left on. Oh, it's left. Okay, not left. Left.
The other left. Your left, not Blau's left.
Pretty sure my left would also be his left.
Not if you're facing the other direction.
I mean, it's a 2D screen, so we're facing the same direction.
I was aligning due to universal coordinates or something official sounding. Completely lost it.
Only like 20 minutes into this and you've already lost your mind?
Yes, absolutely.
That was fast.
I didn't have much of a mind to begin with, so you can lose one pretty quickly.
A mind is a terrible thing to waste, Buttface.
But a mime is the perfect thing to waste.
Oh, don't
couldn't
even get
believe
me
she was a
started about
mime.
mimes. Ben and I are in deep on mimes right now.
And now it's mime time.
I never dated a mime, but I did date a part-time clown. And that, like, they actually did do, like, clowning on the side.
Hello, lady.
Just makes me think of one character from one of the Ace Attorney games.
Oh yeah.
I've seen
the one
the
everybody
explosion.
knows.
I'm still mired in what I think is case 2 of the second game, Blau. Holy crap, that's taken forever.
Great Ace Attorney?
Yes. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm still, like, faffing about before the trial on the third case in the second game.
Ugh.
Because it's kind of like, on the surface at least, no relation to, like, anything. So it's kind of bleh.
I miss.
But that's
McGilder.
usually the way it goes in Ace Attorney. Is the third case is the one that you kind of got to just force yourself to power through to get to the rest of the game.
I miss McGilded. McGilded was fantastic. That whole case was incredible.
Well, you know, he's dead.
Well, you know, spoilers.
I mean, not for you.
I mean, not for me. What the fuck is
You're on
going
this-
on with this pond? Why does it not have water in it? So it's
You can
solve
solve
a
it
lot of your
Muck in
problem.
it.
Look, my folks have a pond, and it's full of muck, but at least it's also got water in it. It completes the illusion.
I really wish I had a Zen pond in my backyard.
I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. What denotes a Zen pond as opposed to just a regular pond?
Like a Zen garden, except it's a pond.
Exactly.
Let's say you could
See,
find Zen in
band
almost any
gets me.
pond. Just gotta sit there and stare at it long enough. I don't know, man. Don't know where this is going. I just noticed the insane amount of wiggle going on my power washer. This guy needs to have better grip strength on his power washer.
You can change the sensitivity.
No, like, I mean, I'm just looking at, like, as I'm just holding it on, it's wiggling something fierce. And again, this is not like a rotary power washer. This is just one with a flat nozzle on it, so it shouldn't be rotating or wiggling that much.
I imagine I'm probably making Bob sick.
Oh, you jumping up and down on that? Like, I can't hardly follow. There's not really a lot to watch in this. So it's like, I'm like, I'm trying to be good, but I'm like, what do you commentate? Ah, great spraying there, Blau. Great jumping around, Blau. That's a great patio wash there, Blau. Great technique.
I know, right? Best patio wash. Yeah, that's why I kind of wished you joined us in playing.
I have no interest. Zero. I apologize.
Well, if we ever
I
do
mean-
this again, I might be able to rope not a girl face in, and we could have a team to do it. But again, I wasn't gonna subject that for a first round.
Right.
But I hate the fact that I'm sitting here with a dumb smile on my face, just power washing for an hour straight at this point.
It's really how would you say?
Relaxing.
Yeah,
You can just
it's got some
kinda
good vibes.
It's taking a
get
big
out of the
task
zone.
and breaking
Now
it
you
down.
know why I do this after I get all pissed off at Splatoon.
Well, see, here's the difference.
This
I
is
just
the-
don't play Splatoon, so I don't get pissed off.
You play other things to piss you off, though.
Oh, don't you know it?
Like Sonic.
Oh, don't you know it?
And,
Actually, I've been having a really-
whatever that really crappy escape room game was that Brick Road played.
Last Room. Yeah, no, I do not. I most definitely do not play Last Room. But
But you did play it.
I did not for long. No, I've been in like a gaming renaissance here for a little while. Like there's been some fantastic stuff coming out.
Well, you've been like pizza towering it up like crazy, haven't you?
Oh, Pizza Tower. I'm gonna be moving on to Hi-Fi Rush in a bit. That's some good gaming eats right there.
I know.
What
I
kind
need
of
to play
game is
Hi-Fi
Hi-Fi
Rush.
Rush?
One at a time, gentlemen. One at a time.
I just said, what kind of game is it?
It is as the term goes, a character action game, which is used to describe things like Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, Metal Gear Rising, Revengeance. It's one of them like actiony beat 'em up games, but in 3D. Except Hi-Fi Rush is everything is to the beat. So it is a rhythm action game. So,
Character action game is like the dumbest genre name ever.
oh, absolutely. No.
Oh,
You're not wrong. It's the worst. It's like worse than just adventure game or action game. But that's what the genre is. That's what they have decided to call all those types of games.
I mean, I would probably just call it an action game.
But again, action game really doesn't describe. It's specifically like I guess also a comparative would be like Guacamelee, where it locks you in a room and then you're supposed to use your many different like combat combos to dispatch the wave of enemies in a stylish way by keeping your combo up.
Okay.
But the trick here is that, again, every move you throw out is going to come out on the beat of the thing. And the whole stage is, like, bouncing to the beat. It has, like, rhythm aspects of, like, elite beat agents on it. And you are doing your, like, air combo juggling and everything, just, like I said, to the sound of the music. It's also got a hell of an art style and, like, a really killer soundtrack. It would
Shake
have
your
to.
meat to the beat.
Yeah. Except you're a robot, so well, you're a cyborg. You're not necessarily. I can't for the life of me clean all these rocks. It's just not happening.
Gotta
mean, you
get up
have
under
to.
the grundle.
Man, it's been a hot
Okay.
minute since I've been under any kind of grundle. That did it for you, eh?
You said it.
Man, this patio is fucking dirty.
Man. Yeah, I had to cut my Outer Wilds stream short so that I could not be too streamed out to do this.
Dude, streaming out is a real problem. Like I get burnt out after even just like a night of Let's Racing time. Let alone when I try and do recording. Like it's a problem. Can this fucking stone be done? Jesus! All
As is,
these
I
nooks.
think I'm gonna call into work tonight, and I'm sore. I went to my physical therapy today, and they cut me short because I got nauseated.
Ooh, bud.
I guess because I didn't eat before I went.
Seriously, where
Usually
is...
not a problem because
Oh,
usually I will have been awake at work all night and had lunch. But since it was a Monday, I slept last night.
I
I didn't
found
eat
you.
when I woke up.
What am I missing around here? Where is... There is a gas supply. Where is that?
Would
On
be
the grill?
a gas meter.
On the grill.
Grill.
It's a propane grill. I'll tell you what.
Another point in favor
There
of
it
Hank Hill
is.
liking this game.
Oh, can I not... Is there a way to open this from the front? The hose! There it is.
The way you sounded so.
The underside of the birdhouse! Jesus! Oh,
Are you having problems, Buttface?
I'm just looking at my list of things that I still have yet to clean.
You also forgot the doghouse roof.
Step edging, 99%. You're the bastard I didn't clean all the way. This is why we need to have augmented reality glasses in real life, so that we can highlight the grimes that we've missed.
That would be amazing.
Would be very useful. Where?
Is it-
Where on the roof am I missing? Is it the underside? Son of a bitch. The little edge bit. Oh!
What?
I've missed 3 fucking retaining walls.
Hearing Buttface freak out about everything he's missed is making this worth it.
Oh! See, I thought that was just grout, but no, it's grub.
Grout is
Grubhub.
no dirt trap.
Just assume everything is dirty.
Use it as spackle or as some grout. Just spam in the place where you were. Ham and pork.
There we go. Ah!
I need to get a long-range nozzle for the power washer I was using. There was one little spot on my house that I could not reach. At least
Yeah, and you
not
don't wanna-
enough
you don't
where
wanna
the
be-
power washer would actually take anything off.
You don't want to be futzing around with like an actual ladder to be getting up there, because that's getting a little bit dangerous. You're mixing
Yeah.
slippery,
I
sudsy
don't-
liquids with
I don't own a ladder.
windows. Windows?
You know,
I have
they
a
say
step
a
ladder.
ladder is more dangerous than a loaded gun. That's why I have 10 guns and no ladders in the house.
Well, you know, I do have a gun.
More accidents happen on ladders per capita by far than with that one. So ladders are a very, very easy way to hurt oneself.
Oh,
Ladder
okay.
days.
There's
a
also
very
a lot
dangerous
more
day.
ladders.
Fuck off with the inside of the cushion crack there, you piece of shit. That is not... Why?
Gotta get
Just
Gotta
wash
get
your
the cushion
cushions.
crack, man.
Ugh.
That's where all the ass sweat falls down.
Just remove the cushion. Don't power wash it on the...
Look, would you want to touch that thing?
Look, there's a
All
difference
right,
between want to and it's my job to.
I don't know. If I had a power washer and it wasn't my cushion, yeah, I'd probably just power wash it.
Yeah, this,
If it
where?
was my job.
Is it underneath?
It was underneath. God, I'm not crawling around on my belly everywhere and not seeing these shits. Yes, I know this pond liner is not clean. Show me where it's not. Well, I guess I got it. Okay. Didn't see what I was doing. I was just spraying willy-nilly. Hanging planters. I didn't even see no hanging planters. Oh, I guess on the shed.
This game
okay.
is supposed to be relaxing. You sound like you're playing Dark Souls.
You've not even
relaxing to
heard me
Buttface.
play. You've not ever heard me play Dark Souls. There we go. Top of fence post. The top of fence posts.
Oh. There's the rocks cleaned.
Would you say that you rock, Blau?
Oh,
I rock and roll.
oh. Oh.
I think it's on the other side.
Yes. Now I need that was fence post. Now I need fence post tops. I can't believe that they are like billing me for the individual things. Like, did you clean the toy car seat? That's an extra $1 for you. Did you clean the water bowl? That's also a $1 for you. Like, that's ridiculous micromanagement from a billing
Nice
perspective.
in the fact that you don't have to play through an entire
Are you
job
complaining?
to get paid. Like maybe you need like just a couple bucks to get the next power washer.
That would also piss me off if a contractor was like, look, can you just pay me the $2 for washing my dog bowl so I can run to the store and buy a new nozzle? It's like, what are you talking about, man? Look, the Amazon drone will have it here in no time flat, but I really just need that $8 for the patio editing, you know? Flower bed edging. Where? Which one and why?
Other one.
Look, that's a
There. Corner.
deeply personal question for the flower bed.
If you can show me that corner, you're getting the precision nozzle, fucker.
Cleaned a little birdhouse in my
Done.
soul.
Now I can start all over again to meet up with you guys.
Well,
Holy
you might as well
shit!
start at
Yeah, no,
this
I'm,
point.
I'm
almost
moving on.
done.
I'm gonna look at that was a $500 job though. Like, whew.
Paid some good
Oh
cash.
no, give me the replay. Oh, I missed the replay. Where was that? Can you view your replay ever again?
I don't know.
Ah, because I exited out of it. I wanted to see me running around this guy's backyard like a madman. All right, what?
Well, good job butt facing it up.
Personalize the look of your washer. Ooh.
You know you're getting the pink donut.
Wow, that was loud.
There is a pink donut power washer handle. That is.
Flower
Yeah,
power.
but it's for the third washer.
They're pretty. There's some pretty snazzy ones, but yes, I think Blau is right, and I should probably upgrade what my washer is. Oh, match liquids to surface material for the most effective cleaning. Okay, so I can get a new power washer.
It's my duty.
I would get the new power washer if I was you.
But I don't have enough stars for it for a new power washer. I only have 10 stars. Please rate me
How many
on
do you need for the second one?
15.
One more job.
All right, one more job. What kind of equipment can I get? Probably should hold off on this if you're saying I need a new washer.
I mean, definitely the washer is the way to go. Like 100%. That said, I
Continue.
definitely wasted a lot of my money not buying a washer, as I have all of the cosmetics.
Bungalow?
I can do a dirt bike real quick. I can dirt this bike real good.
Yeah, that'll get you the stars.
It will.
Can you?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna wide nozzle this dirt bike, just spam it down.
It goes pretty quick.
Speaking of Zen and the art of motorcycle maintenance,
Yes.
Ding, ding.
You gonna continue that thought?
no, that was we were just talking about that earlier. So
Ding.
that was me saying. Speaking of it, I'm watching now a motorcycle.
Ding. Ding.
You're just dinging all the things.
I am.
I have to get into the prone position to properly wash my motorcycle. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Well, at least you know what position you gotta get into. And using the correct terminology.
Are you not seeing like the little military man?
No,
Things
your
in the corner.
microphone's in the fucking way.
Yeah, it's there it is. It's on that screen too.
Oh. Well, I wasn't looking at the screen. I was looking at the screen with the game on it. So,
And now you know how I feel. Oh, you weren't having that problem. I was having that problem with Chalice. Never mind. What am I missing? Missing a lot. Holy crap. Oh, you want me to get inside there? Really? With a power washer? I would think you'd want to, you know, take this out and clean it. That does seem like quite the ordeal.
oh yeah. Usually with power wash, you only really go grubby when you have to like change out the filters and shit.
I also wouldn't be doing this inside the garage. I would want to go out onto the, like, concrete slab, you know?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Ah, a front brake disc. I miss. Oh,
Look at the
maybe.
achievements on these jobs before I do them.
Say front.
Radiator. Alright. And the flaring. Where is the flaring on one of these?
Nice.
Ah, there it is. Gotcha. Gotcha. There, now you can see. I'm not wearing my. Have I not equipped my pink outfit?
You have to hit select to equip stuff.
Damn, I didn't do that.
I feel like I'm a
You
dentist.
can do it right now. You can change it on the fly at any time.
Now to buy new power washer with the $900 I don't have because of course.
You're gonna put on your fake clothes.
Well, I will when I get back to my actual career.
You can...
Your power washing career.
Oh my god, did you see what town we're in?
Washburn?
Muckingham.
It's Muckingham.
Like Lindsay Muckingham?
Oh, this game!
Come on, you got to give that one to me.
Man, I've got the Muckingham blues. Okay, what did you say? I'd select E. Hold on, what am I doing here? Clothing, there we are. That's what I needed to do. Pink. Pink. Is there a different view mode? Could I third person this if I wanted to?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I just want to look at this house. Crikey. Ooh! I found a soccer ball. I am playing footy.
It's football. Get it
I think
right,
you were just
my
like
lord.
desperately trying to get excited over something, and no, you're not. I don't.
Ah, it's gone.
The idea of butt play. Okay, you really expect me to believe the idea of butt face playing a sport?
I don't know why you find that to be
I don't know.
outside of
Why do I
character for
find that
me.
to be odd, girl face? You chime in for us. Why do I think that's weird?
What about my personality would ever make you think that my views on sports would be one way or the other? Like you don't know. You don't know. Just because I'm bad at
He's
video games doesn't mean
Canadian.
that I wouldn't enjoy
Look, he's Canadian, so he clearly loves hockey.
a rousing game of hockey. Yeah, sure, exactly.
Me like hockey.
He hates sports.
I don't hate sports. I just don't participate in them personally. But yes, I'm just shocked and appalled that Bob would make such an assumption about me point blank. You know?
It's kind of obvious.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, you've known me for a while. That doesn't seem like a thing that you would be surprised at. You know.
Fair enough.
Girl face.
Also, I figured out why it's so messy there.
Why is it so messy?
I can't hear you for a minute.
I have to go grab my other headphones.
No, I think I'm gonna see. We're not doing too much there. Now I can hear you. Run that by us again, Dan.
I was gonna say, girl face. So I've been going through. I feel like you might be the right age where I can get like a different perspective on this, but it may or may not be. I've been doing my rewatch / churning through of both the comics and the TV show because I haven't done it in forever. Of Witch. Did you read or watch that back in the day?
Oh my god, yep.
Okay, so I'll do 3, 2, 1 best girl, and we'll see if we line up.
Oh no.
So
Oh no.
3, 2, 1, Tarani.
Yeah,
She's the heart and soul of the team.
exactly.
I'm glad that I have somebody with good taste in this chat.
You've entirely lost me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Girlface, you gotta. It's all up on the Yubatubas.
It's on the YubTubs?
Yeah. No,
on the
it's
It's a magical girl show
yeah.
by these Italian people.
It's really good.
I mean, the first season has kind of a rough start, but they get their footing after like 4 or 5.
Yeah. What?
I don't know. I watched Madoka, and I don't really care for magical girls after that.
Well, Madoka is
yeah,
a deconstruction of magical girls.
You can't
so-
just start with Madoka. Like, you need to have at
Yeah.
least,
I
like,
didn't start with Madoka. I saw Sailor Moon like everybody else my
Back
age.
up. Back up.
What am I looking at?
Keep backing up.
Why? What?
Keep backing up.
What?
Keep backing up.
I'm backed up.
Look
What?
up. That's why it's so messy.
Yes, I see the volcano.
Okay.
You pointed that out.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
No, you can't start with Madoka on
didn't.
Magical Girls. You got to start with like
I
Card
didn't.
Captor or
I
something.
started with Sailor Moon like everybody else my age.
I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, I can understand like not being
and
able to
then I
come back
flipped
from
into
after
Card
Madoka.
Captor.
That's what I'm saying.
See, I
don't know.
gotta get Chalice to actually sit down and watch Card Captor after they have thoroughly enjoyed Magical Girl Utenia or whatever.
It's Utna.
Dude, I don't know. I didn't watch it. I just know that was the precursor to like the deconstruction of the genre.
Man, this is one dirty patio.
You're telling me.
Oh. Dirty boy.
Dirty, dirty, dirty. Oh, that reminds me. I got to finish listening to the Talking Simpsons put out the Less Than Hero episode of Futurama today for their monthly Futurama one. It's like there's so many quotable things in that one episode. Oh my god, And you got Super King, the best one of the three. That's the episode that gave us Pykea.
I'm kind of disappointed that people are not digging Disenchantment. Because
It's not good. It's like, it's not bad, but it's like, it's not good.
I mean, if you were expecting Futurama, you just set yourself up for failure is all.
Well, here's the thing about Disenchantment that kind of bugs me. And it also, I mean, technically it also bugs me about Futurama and other stuff as well, but it's like, for a bingeable show, I think it was a mistake to essentially get the five, like, have 5 voice actors do everything. It gets really tiring after a while.
What? Are you telling me that you should have multiple voice actors who are capable of much greater range?
I like John DiMaggio. I like, Maurice LaMarche. I like Trent. Like, I like all these actors. And I mean, I like them in Futurama where clearly they do that bit where they have, and Dave Herman, where they just do the same thing over and over again. But normally I'm not binging Futurama. Or, I don't know,
It's also strains credulity in like an ensemble cast like that, where you are also then introducing bit characters that just sound like every other bit character. In Futurama, it can get away with it a little bit more by doing like wacky or a bit more out there for the sounding voices for different alien races, right?
I mean, they did have Matt Berry in it, and I mean, I love Matt Berry, but like he doesn't show up very often.
I'd say that's really a complaint that really registered on my scale.
I mean, that's the one complaint that I have. I mean, I will say that like my overall ranking on Disenchantment is like a B minus. It's not bad. I don't hate it, but like especially after the last season where they just can't seem to decide what they want to do with it.
I think a lot of the problem is it's on Netflix, and you never know if you're gonna live long enough to do a real story on Netflix.
Yep.
Not these days, anyways. I feel like the BoJack guys had an arc.
They got out at the right time.
Yeah, they had an arc and they worked towards it and they finished, and it is perfect the way it is. But there's not a lot of stuff on Netflix that can say the same.
Yeah.
Never watched Sad Horsey Show.
You should watch Sad Horse Show. It's sad. You'll be depressed.
I mean, I watched Sad Horse Show because of the sign gags.
Dude, the sign gags in that are some of the best in the business.
Yes. Happy birthday, Mr. Peanut Butter. Use normal font. Do not spell that out. Like, that is a joke aimed at me specifically.
Well, the jokes for me that were aimed were the season long running gags that got brought back in on the second to last episode. I would always be like trying to pick up on what's gonna come back.
I also just say Hollywood now.
Yes, that is infected. But also, you're kind of a mark for horse shows.
I watched the other show that they had.
Tuca and Birdie. Love Tuca and Birdie.
I haven't seen it. I haven't watched it yet.
Too bad it was dead as fuck after a single season.
I mean, there is the second season.
Is there?
Yeah, they brought it back.
When?
So, Comedy Central bought it, and then they did the second season on Comedy Central, and then I think somebody else, Adult Swim, I don't know. It's like, the point is that there is another season of Tuca and Birdie if you wish to watch it.
I didn't know. I heard that it was getting revived, but I never heard anything else about it. So I mean,
it is DED dead now, but. Oh.
Adult animated comedies, hard to get anything to stick on those, surprisingly.
Hey, you know what? It permanently seared itself into my mind. when I turned it on for the first time, and the first thing I saw was a building with big bouncing tits.
Yep. I mean, I
Okay.
still think my favorite joke in that show is still the picture of Speckle. Wink. Okay, I gotta switch back to controller because I'm giving myself fucking repetitive stress again.
Oh, buddy.
The controller is so much slower.
I mean, you can turn up your sensitivity.
This bungalow better be sparkling by the time I'm done.
You said
Do the
bong.
gutters last if you want the achievement.
Already didn't do that. I didn't even bother to look that there were achievements in this game, but of course there are achievements in this game. Who
There's
put this
achievements in
ladder
every
here?
game.
Oh
Unless
man,
it's
so
Nintendo.
I've been playing Pizza Tower, and again, I can't. Oh, I'm upset at myself for not being able to play as much Pizza Tower as I would like, because I'm trying to record my first pass of it, and that limits me to like only a couple of hours here and there when I can get recording in. But some of the achievements for that game are crazy, and I'm very much looking forward to like trying to complete them. So there's like these stupid pizza mascot cardboard cutouts that were in certain levels beforehand, and I was having a blast just like beating up on them. And I get to a level that I think is literally just called shit. I think the level is just called shit, where you are in a sewer. And I was like, why are there these pizza cardboard cutout mascots all over the place in this sewer? And then one of them comes to life with like a purple bandana on, and I was like, oh shit, I get it. And all throughout, yes, no, they have Teenage Mutant Ninja Pizzas attacking you.
Nice.
And the Achievo is spot the ones that aren't, or don't attack any of the ones that aren't actually enemies. So there are visual indicators based off of which ones are wearing which color bandanas. Well, Pizza Tower is my new like gaming obsession right now. And again, I'm just I can't, I don't want to start a new file that I'm running through in parallel to try and get the Chivos, because I'm already doing really good on my first pass. I want to see how good I can get. The curse of recording blind. The worst. I just gotta do the gutters, man. They're right there, and it's really dirty, and then they wash off real nice and clean.
Probably asked your grandmother.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was just thinking like this is reminding me of Mama and Papa's place, and I'm like, oh man, I should buzz by there one day and give them a good washing.
Yeah, because you know she'll threaten to do it herself.
I can't believe that she was trying to clean out the gutters the other week. It's like, do
It
not.
was like a month ago.
The other day can be anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks ago. The other week can be anywhere between 3 to 4 months ago. Time has lost all meaning to me.
Okay, I finally loaded in. Yay!
What are you loading into? Oh, yeah, you're graveyard keepering right now. That's your gaming obsession.
I only
Heard of that game? Is it any good?
Yes! I'm enjoying it. I've seen someone play the DLCs that have also been released with it, and it's their choice.
It's a more story-driven experience that is akin to Stardew Valley by the look of it. I was also not prepared for it to be an isekai.
I didn't know it was an isekai.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get, like, you get run over or something in the first couple of minutes, and then you are transported back to ye olden times to be a graveyard keeper, and you have a talking skull buddy who's like, if we can get the power of the Necronomicon, we can get you back to the real times. And you're trying to get, and you don't have like dating quests because you're trying to get back to your girlfriend who also works at a morgue in the real world? Question mark?
Don't know.
I don't remember. It's been forever since I started it up.
Where the... Oh.
You're getting to the parts where I was at a little while ago of like, I've cleaned everything. What am I yet to clean? Then I hit escape and I see my list is like, everything is at 99% clean. Oh man, I need Mucko vision for when I'm doing the dishes. Yeah, that's the.
Oh,
you guys didn't hear that because it was whispered too quietly. But I'll be like in bed and Not a Girl Face will be playing Graveyard Keeper, and I'll just hear whispered, "Oh my god, you know what? Fuck it, I'll just burn the body." Like Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm eating the meat off the person too.
Well, I mean, yeah, and them's good eats. Sell that to the local deli.
Yeah, I sell it to the tavern. I can also make gold star burgers that I can sell at witch burnings.
This is such an odd conversation.
It's a great
Gold
game.
Star burgers, which I can sell at witch burnings.
We gotta burn the witches, man.
I mean,
That's why
you
the
burn
crops
through
are
the
failing.
witches and dig through the ditches and slam in your Dragula, so...
Yeah?
I was just listening to that song today.
Oh.
I keep meaning to go back and see if we still got it. The record store had had White Zombie, Los Exorcista, Devil Music Volume 6, and I want it so bad, and I don't know why I didn't buy it when I saw it. On vinyl.
Oh, that would be...
Hey, game, can you give me a hint here? Because I've got stuff that says 98% and show...
If you press start, you can see what you got left.
Yes, and it's like, it says like 90... I've got like 98% on... like 99% on the stepping stones, 99% on retaining walls.
Oh, the stepping stones are all by the gate.
Yeah, it would highlight like which stepping stone you specifically missed, and then you press whatever your like highlight grime button is, and
Yeah, you can
the
also
spin.
you can also just move the center of your aimer over stuff, and it'll show up in the top left. Just look for a white bar.
As is, I'm thinking I'm heading into work tonight, and we'll probably be running here shortly. So just a heads up.
Well, I mean, it is almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna call in because I'm not feeling great.
But I look forward to more power washing in the future. Dan's RSI notwithstanding.
Yeah, we gotta figure out a way to get some team action going on.
Like I said, I'm enjoying this enough, and Not a Girl Face has been thoroughly enraptured watching it. I think I could get them at least to join, and if Raz and Bob don't feel like it.
Yeah, sorry, this one's just not my jam.
Hey man, to each their own.
Hopefully I can at least get you to play the Game Boy Mega Man games, Bob.
And I don't know. I'm not wanting to say no on it because I'm not sure on that yet.
I've heard those are good times.
And there's me trying to get you to play first-person shooter.
I can play a first-person shooter. There is one first-person shooter that I am okay at.
There's
We're
one
gonna
and only
broaden
one?
your horizons.
What was that, Bob?
I said there's one and only one.
There's only one first-person shooter I'm even halfway decent at. And
This
all
is
of its
piss-
quirks and foibles just live inside of me.
I've got like 99% of a retaining wall, and
Have you gone prone and looked underneath the retaining wall?
I mean, it depends on what they mean by retaining wall. Do they mean like the one that is?
All right, yep. I gotta call it here. I will be seeing y'all on the Wednesdays by the look of it.
What are you doing?
All right.
What are we doing once?
Wednesdays
some
looks like
Marios
it's
on
some
Wednesday.
smurfs.
See you later, buttface.
Peace out, broskies.
Where is this